And because you were kind of, I don't want to say like where the drama was, but there's always, as family friendly as Dance with the Stars is, like there was a little drama, and it kind of had to do with like, is Carrie Ann like picking on Kaitlyn? Is this feeling personal? What's going on here now? And obviously hindsight is 2020. So now looking back, what did you kind of think of all that?
Yeah, at first, okay, well, there's so many things I thought, because in my mind I go, okay, like this is a TV show. She's a judge. I'm the quote unquote celeb. Artem's the pro. Like we all have a role here. And Carrie Ann's like, think about American Idol. There's the Simon Cowells. Like there's always got to be a judge that's hard on somebody. And so I tried to think of it that way. Then I was like, wait, she dated Artem. Is this personal? And then I was like, she had a hard time with Hannah last year. And then you just start getting in your head about what it could be and forgetting like, no, this is a TV show. And it's her opinion. And I will say, I was so thrown off when she said certain things to me, like, I felt like this was another not great dance, or I felt like you gave up. In the moment, I'm like, I can't even breathe right now because I tried so hard and it was such a hard dance. And I'm like trying to catch my breath to speak. How can you say I gave up? But I will say that is the one dance I watch back and go, oh, because I was supposed to be a villain, a spicy little Cruella de Vil. I looked like a 90-year-old grandma. Like everything was just not working with me. To do a paso doble to a Rihanna song was hard because that's not the proper counts or the music. I was like, I'm not a masculine dancer where that's a very masculine style of dance. And it was just all around a really tough one for me. And I know exactly where she's talking about when she said she felt like I gave up, because I watched it back searching, trying to figure out what she was talking about. And there was this one move that Artem worked on with me for like a full week. And I finally got it towards the end. And then I went out there and screwed it up. And I think you saw it in my face where I was like, oh, I should have stayed in character. But I think that's what she was talking about. So looking back, I kind of love that all happened, because if you have a dream and something that you're passionate about and something that you love to do and it finally happens for you, you don't want it to be just the smooth sailing, easy road. You want to look back and be like, I worked my tits off for that trophy. And like, I wouldn't have wanted it to be a smooth sailing ride.
Yeah. Right. And it kind of pushed you a little bit more, I bet. Hearing that criticism, you're like, all right, well, I gotta go harder next week. I gotta keep going.
I mean, she knows how to work me, because that's how I get fire lit under my butt, is someone like not believing in me. Or I even have a sweater. I bought it after actually that night. It was, okay, this is like Instagram targeting me for sure.
Yep.
The sweater came up on my, an ad, and it was underestimate me. That'll be fun. And I was like, yep, sold. You got me Instagram. Yep. I swiped right the F up on that one. Yeah, but that's so me. I'm like, you tell me it's not great or you don't know. I'm like, well, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you, Carrie Ann.
Yeah. Thanks, Carrie Ann, for the mirror ball.
Yeah. What was it like preparing? Obviously, you got to get your body ready for this kind of physical activity. Did you have to cut some things out of your diet? I mean, we all love McDonald's, but was that like a thing of the past? And did you, what was it like just preparing physically for Dancing with the Stars?
Like before I went on or during?
During.
Oh, no, everyone's like, you're going to be in the best shape of your life. You're going to lose all this weight. And I was like, I could have, but I chose to eat McDonald's, pizza. Like I was crushing so much bad food the whole time I was in LA, because I love LA, West Coast food. I felt like Nashville just doesn't have the best like seafood, and that's my favorite kind of food. So I feel like I was just like taking advantage of all the restaurants that were around me in this area. I would drink wine every single night. Like there were so many things I could have done to literally get in the best shape of my life. But I was like, I'm burning so many calories. I'm just going to eat whatever I want.
I love it. That's honestly the way to go, because I feel like if you're not eating the shit you want to eat, and you're also working out the amount of hours that you're working out, you're going to be a miserable person. You're just going to be like, my life is terrible. I'm not enjoying anything. At least you ate good food and drank good wine to like reward yourself.
Yes, that's exactly what I did. And I have no regrets. It was amazing.
Love that.